It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9. You locked in with Reece. We're going to get right to it. I got my brother from another in the building, the guy that gave us our first official friend of the show interview for the Reece Show, man. My guy, Mr. Nigerian Butterscotch in the building, a.k.a. Mr. Mike Make Music That Your Girl Likes More Than She Likes You. Rotimi is in the building. What's good, homie?
My God, that's a phenomenal tag, bro.
Hey, man, you might have to put it on some T-shirts or pamphlets or something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And shout out to you, man. You've been loyal and real since day one, man. So I appreciate you.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. If y'all don't know, what you probably already do know, this is the voice of the intro song. This is the voice of Love Rhythm.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? And the voice of the song that played last night at the end of Power. We're going to jump right into that. Man, it was a lot of you last night on the show.
Bro, you know, it hit me yesterday, too. Even after the show, we went to a little lounge, and they were watching it because they were playing music.
Right.
So they were watching it with no sound, the subtitles. Then the show ended, so they playing the music on the show. And then my song, my new single, In My Bed is playing in the lounge.
That's a lot of Rotimi.
Bro, I was like, whoa, we're doing something. You know what I mean?
Yes,
and that was a moment for me, for sure.
That's what's up, man. Right now, we kicking it with Rotimi. We talking about his life right now. You know what I mean? Let's jump right into Power. And then, spoiler alert, I'm telling y'all right now, if you haven't seen Still Dre, that episode that aired last night, spoiler alert. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. It showed a lot of different layers of you.
Yeah.
And it gave you room to do a lot of different physical things with your acting.
Yeah.
How did it feel when you reading through this script and getting ready to shoot?
So people don't know that we get the script maybe like 4 days before, you know, so I had to learn 60 pages worth of work in 4 days. And I've never done that before. First of all, I've never been in like a mini movie that's all me.
Yeah.
And then also I never had that much material so fast. So when I read it, I said, wow, like they show me so much love because I'm able to be happy, be sad, be scary, be hurt, be a dad, sing gospel music.
Right. Because that was like your first note. You came in, you singing to your daughter on the show and all of that.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
It was love, man. And so the fact that we had that moment and people were really affected by the scene with Dre and his mom.
Right,
you know, and that pulled a lot out of me too. So it was amazing.
That has a lot to say when it's truth and words.
Yeah.
You kind of spit on that. I'm glad you guys touched on that because a lot of kids are dealing with that right now. 100%. People are telling them they're something and then they end up being it.
Yeah, and it's cool because people were able to see why Dre was damaged. You know, like the reason why, because you were told you ain't nothing.
Right.
You know, since he was a kid, and that's your mother.
Yeah.
So, and it's funny because people don't understand that was the first person he went to in the episode to ask for money. If she would have said yes,
it'd have been good to go.
It'd have been good to go.
Right.
And he turned into what he knew best.
Right.
The scene right after with Tasha. You know, so the writing was brilliant, and they allowed me to play a lot, man.
I love it right now. We kicking it to Rotimi. Y'all keep it locked. We're going to dig a little deeper into this episode, and we got to talk about this music, this tour in the motherland, and more. Yeah. And he breaking ground in Atlanta. We got to talk about that, too. I don't know if the IRS listening, but we going to do it. It's Hot 107.9 The Move. Spoiler alert to anybody who didn't watch last night's episode. I'm going to give you about 3 seconds to turn your radio down, off, you know what I'm saying, and stop listening, all right? Here we go.
Yeah.
Last night, when you see that your eventual demise, what's going through your head?
As an actor? Oh, man, bro.
Look, the cameraman, he didn't see the episode. Oops, I told you, spoiler alert. That's what happens in radio. All right, man, let's get to it. What happened, bro?
For me, bro, it was a mixture of emotions because that was my last scene, and I knew it was done.
Yeah.
But I also knew that it was the beginning of something because that was the same day that my manager texted me that, you know, Love Rhythm and Welcome Me just went #1 on iTunes.
Wow. Say it again for the people in the back.
Yeah, #1 on iTunes the same day. It was the last day, man. And that I don't know, feeling of hot and cold that quick, it was like, you know, God was like, man, I got you. Don't worry about nothing. And it was a family, man. You put 6 years into something, and you know it's iconic, it's legendary, and it comes to an end. You're just more excited for what's next.
I love it, man. Right now, we kicking it with Rotimi. We talking about his role as Dre on Power. One last question on that because we got to get to the music and some other things.
Let's get it.
Man, that scene with you and Lorenz take.
Yeah.
Well, he said, "Oh, you leaned into it, huh?"
Yeah.
Was that ad-lib, bro?
Nah.
That was in the scene.
But he's so ill, bro. He's so ill. Like he'll take something and make it crazy. You know what I mean? Like a legend, and I learned so much. And he's a brother for life of mine. But like I learned so much from him, like just how to be professional, how to be your own individual on set. And he's just a special actor, man. For
I
sure.
love that, man.
Yeah.
You seem like you got so many relationships that are priceless from that, just being on that. You talking about with Amari, 50, that you don't owe money to. We cleaned that up, right?
At all, yeah.
And Lorenz Tate, to be around those type of legends and for them to kind of like pull you in to give you the game, man. How did that make you?
Bro, I've never taken an acting class, bro. So they were my mentors, you know, and still are, you know. So I remember breaking down movies. Me and Omari would go to the movies a couple years ago, and he'll say, "Why did he make this decision in the theater? Why did he do this? Look at his eyes, da 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 da." And that's how I was learning.
Gotcha.
Lorenz, you know, teaches me because of his history and how to be a professional, how to take care of your family and your money while being an actor.
Nice.
You know, 50 again showed me how to be a Renaissance man.
Right.
You know, so they all did different things, and they all still doing different things for me.